Hi guys, today we're gonna do a screen replacement for Lenovo Edge 2-1580. So this is the Lenovo Edge 2, it's not the Lenovo Edge 15. The screen is a little bit different in that one, and also replacing it is a little bit different as well. So the reason I'm changing the screen in this particular computer is because I don't know if you can actually see right there, it's got a crack on the digitizer, which awkwardly enough it goes half the screen and it ends somewhere around here. The touchscreen does not work as an effect of the crack. So yeah, let's get to it. Now, before you order the part, there are two different types of parts you can order. You can order, well, obviously, to change the whole digitizer in your own home, you'll have to order the whole assembly. Basically, you'll have the LCD and the digitizer, because they're all they're fused together. So you'll have to get both. In a professional repair shop, you can just do the digitizer, which is gonna save you some money. It's gonna on parts, however, labor is gonna be a little bit more. Plus, a digitizer might be an aftermarket digitizer, and you might have problems in the future. So I would say the best way to do this is order the whole screen plus digitizer all in one. Now, as I was mentioning, there are two different types of screens you can order. If you see this one, it has the bezel. You see this edges right here, that's part of the plastic bezel, and you can see right here it's already attached. Let's see, come on, focus. It is attached on the back of the screen. Some sellers, for some reason, they sell the screen and digitizer without the bezel, and that's gonna be a pain in the neck to actually remove it from your old screen and reapply it into the new one. You're gonna hate your life and you're gonna give up on this project. So spend $5-7 extra and you'll get the whole assembly with the bezel. Now let me show you how this is supposed to be done. Gotta excuse the mess on my desk. It's been a very busy day and you have time to clean it up. So usually it's not like that, but anyways. So the way we're gonna proceed with that, we're gonna put the computer into tablet mode. So this is the convertible one, and the reason we do that is because I will show you right now. Let me just put the screen away. Okay, it's easier to reach the screws. Now we're gonna start with the two screws, which are located right here. One is on the side right here, and one is on this side here. You'll have to lift these little rubber pads. Okay, make sure you put them on the side with the sticky part facing up. And you can clearly see the screws. One here and one there, right there. Okay. Now let's take those screws off. 1, 2. By the way, make sure the computer is off. Needless to say, I don't want to repeat it in every single video. It's just always make sure your computer is completely off before you attempt any repairs. If your computer does have any removable batteries, make sure you remove the battery as well. Now we're gonna remove this plastic tab, which was on top of the screw. One piece right there and one piece right here. And now we'll have to remove this plastic piece. The way we're gonna do that, you see, we're gonna need something sharp, either your pry tool. I'm using one of these X-Acto knives, and I will put it right here in the middle and lift up just like this. You'll see a very thin line, that's where you want to go with the pry tool, and just lift and go like this. On the sides you'll hear some cracking, that's the pins giving way, and this exposed another screw right here in the middle. Okay, you can see it. My camera decides to focus right here. We'll remove that screw. Now all the screws are removed. The screws which are holding the screen on the top side of the computer are removed. Now we want to push this screen upwards. Okay, you see it's going a little bit up. We can use the pry tool to slowly push it upwards. Okay. And now, as you see here, you can see the line of the LCD, you see, which is a little bit higher than the frame. Now I have to remove this. Customer put some tape on the back of it. I have to remove that and push a little bit more up, and then all you have to do is just, here I'll show you right now, you'll pull the screen towards yourself, and you see the screen is up. Don't pull it right away towards you, because you'll have to disconnect the cables, and I'll show you which cables I'm talking about. See, you have a bunch of cables connected right here. You have the digitizer cables, you have the LCD cable right there, and you have this cable here as well, which will have to be disconnected. Plus you'll have to remove the camera, which is located on the top part of the LCD. So we're gonna slowly seat this just like that. Don't put too much pressure on the cables. Okay, and we'll start up with the closest one to you. It's let me see if you can see. Okay, now you cannot see it from that angle. Okay, maybe trying to find a good angle so you guys can see. It's a little bit difficult because I have a lot of light coming from above, and let's see. Okay, so you have this particular cable right here. We're gonna remove that. That's a little bit of tape. We're gonna get rid of the tape and then push. You see, just like that. It's gonna, this little board will come loose. We don't need a board because our new screen came with this particular board. However, we need that cable. So that one, we take a tweezers and we just make a little play left and right. This one came right off. Some LCDs they don't come with this little board, so you'll have to reuse it. And the way you remove these ribbon cables are, you're lifting, I would say, use your nail, and you're just lifting this flap, 1 and 2, and that's it. The board is removed, so you can reuse it into your new screen. However, mine did come with this board, so I have no use for it as of now. So now right here you see you have the camera cable, which we wanna, let me shut off this light. Okay, that was blinding me. Damn. We're gonna remove this cable. Okay, which goes on the side of the screen, and this is basically your camera cable. Show you a little bit later how to remove the camera. Now let's remove the LCD cable. Here, this is the LCD. You have to get rid of this stupid tape. I mean, it has a purpose, it holds the connection in place. However, it's a pain to remove it. Okay, with the tape down, you'll have to, okay, you don't see nothing. You see that yellow connector? Just push it down. And that's it. That's the LCD cable. We'll just unglue it. And now we can move the LCD freely. Now, once we have the screen like that, I'll show you how to... Okay, just give me one little second, I have to do something here. Okay, I'll show you how to remove the camera. So the camera, as you see, it has a little bit of tape on top of it, which is connected to the LCD. We're gonna remove this tape, just pull on it. Okay, and that's what's basically holding the camera together. Yeah, hard to believe, but yeah, Lenovo as well as other manufacturers, they use tape to hold some of their stuff together. Now we have the LCD, it's completely removed. Now we can take the new LCD and install it into the computer. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna take the new screen and let's see. Let's see how this. Okay. Now with the new screen, we're gonna start with the LCD cable. We're gonna plug it in here. Okay. So the way you do it, you'll just push the gold connector, you'll push it upwards. Okay. It's a little bit sticky. Okay, so once it's fully inserted, we can put back the tape, which is holding it into place. Okay. Now we're gonna hook up the camera. Okay. So we're gonna mount the camera, make sure the objective it's aligned with the hole right there. Okay, and then we can just reuse this tape to make it hold together. I just want to check, okay, the alignment. Okay, it's not 100% aligned, so it's a little bit stupid from Lenovo that they don't use any kind of you know, alignment, I don't know, like stuff to help you align it, properly align it. Okay, now it is on. Once it gets into the hole, you should kind of feel it, that is there. Okay, and now we're gonna reroute the cable. Remember, the cable goes on the side of the LCD, just like this. You can use a little tape if you want to hold it down, because these moves, there's no tape to hold it originally in place. So you can use a little electrical tape just to in the corners maybe, so it stays there. Okay, now we're gonna put the screen just like this, and we're gonna connect the Digitizer cable. I'm gonna hook it up in there into the little board. See, I was trying to do it with one hand, but not really possible, so here we go. I need two hands for this. Okay, use your tweezers and use this plastic to actually guide it into place, just like this. Okay, almost in. Let's see, do you guys see? Yes, you see. Okay, I was not sure what exactly you're looking at. And here we go, it is in. You're gonna see this little box right there. And now we can put the screen back into its place. Remember, you'll have to slide it down. So the way you'll so the way you do it, the LCD should be somewhere up, and then press it down and then pull it. Okay, what was that? Nothing. And then pull it down towards you. Check the sides, make sure it's perfectly aligned, and then okay, that's it. That's in. It looks fine on the sides. It looks fine on this side, and it looks fine on the top as well. Now the screw holes are properly aligned, so we can put the screws back in. I'm just gonna put just the middle screw right now, because I need to turn on the computer and make sure that the screen works before I go ahead and I completely mount it, because I don't want to go through the process of reopen the whole screen all over again. Always check twice before doing something. So let's turn on the computer. Okay, what is the turn it on? And let's see it. So yes, as I was saying, you have to test the touchscreen before you assemble, to make sure that it's working. The reason I cut the video is because I don't want you to see the user and everything, but as you see here, everything I'm touching, it does work. We're gonna do that. Okay, anything, let's say we open a browser and we touch anywhere, it does work. So with that said, we can go ahead and put all the other screws in and reapply. I'll show you. Let's shut it off first. We know that it's working right now. We do shut down. Okay. Again, I want you to make sure that everything is snug. So if you want to double check that the screen is properly aligned, you can do another testing. So flip it into tablet mode again. Even though this one went inside properly, you can move the screen up and down until you find that place where actually it will slide down, just like this. Okay, so it does feel, it feels and it looks like it's in the right place. And we'll get back to assembling the computer. I'll show you where to put the screws, and yeah. So you'll set up the middle screw first, and we'll take this, and this one you'll go an angle around like 45 degrees. You connect it under the screen first, and then you just press it down. Let's see. Okay, come on buddy, go inside. Okay, you have to hear the plastic hooking up together. Okay, I'm not hearing it on this side. Okay, now we're gonna put the left and the right plastic holders. We're gonna put the screw in. Now we'll take these two little plastic rubber thingy squares, and we'll put it on top of the screws and turn the computer to its normal position. Examine it on the side. It looks fine. Okay. Turn it on again, make sure that everything works. And that's pretty much your job, which is done. As long as you see the Lenovo, we know, okay, Lenovo, it is done. So yeah, that was a simple and pretty fast replacement of your Digitizer slash LCD in the Lenovo Edge 2. I hope this video helped you. If it did, please don't forget to leave a comment, ask any questions you might have. The parts, you find them either on Amazon or on eBay. The tools you need for this particular job are very basic. It's just a pry tool, a screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver, and yeah, that's about it. And you need around half an hour of your time. If this video helped, please like it, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Sorry if my words are mixing in my mouth. It's just I'm at the end of the schedule. I'm actually over time. It's been a crazy week. I'm a little bit tired, so you know. But anyway, till next time, take care, have a good one.